Oh, hey, I'm Nicole Foote. You're watching Soundly Awake. If you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here, thanks for coming back. So, I think I'm learning Japanese. If you watched my video reacting to my 2021 goals, then you already know that I've been learning some Japanese, and that was unexpected. When I was saying Japanese in this video, I was like, it's a pipe dream. You know, it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna be fluent in Portuguese. You know what I mean? In 2021. What am I thinking? I mean, I've always wanted to know Japanese, but I don't know if I ever wanted to learn it. Does that make sense? Like, there are a lot of things that I want to know how to do. For example, play the guitar, play the piano, but I don't want to learn them. And Japanese was one of those things, and not for any particular reason, just because it had never sparked joy until recently. And I kind of just dove right into it. And last year I did mention in my 2021 goals and plans video that like at the end of my list of languages, I was like, and here's the language out of left field, Japanese, because I had never really mentioned it before or wanting to learn it. And so it was kind of out of left field, Japanese. So this one might be ambitious, but Ken, my boyfriend, is currently learning Japanese, so I would have a study buddy. I really don't imagine getting too far in this language this year, but any progress is progress. And what I thought while I was making it was I would study those languages kind of in order, and I think what I said was Spanish, Mandarin, Italian, Tagalog, Portuguese, and then Japanese. And when I was like planning that in my head, or looking forward to the year, I was thinking, okay, Spanish is gonna be the whole time. Once, like in a couple months, I'm gonna start Italian. So then I'll like kind of stack them. I'll be having Spanish alone for a couple months, then Spanish and Italian, or Mandarin, I should say, which never happened, which is why I'm getting confused. It ended up being Italian. Japanese was the last one that I mentioned. And I was like, you know, maybe by the end of the year, like November or something, I would start learning Japanese, maybe. And that is precisely what happened, my dear friends. So it had been in the back of my mind, and I have a couple friends that speak Japanese. I have a couple friends that live in Japan. So the access to the language is there as well, like it is with Spanish, Tagalog, and Italian. Those four languages just happen to be the four languages that I have the most access to, which is why I put them as my 4 target languages for 2022. So what I've been doing is every morning I review my Spanish vocabulary. I do some Spanish things on Duolingo. I've been reading a little bit in this book, actually, while this camera was charging, because the battery died. I picked up this book and started reading it for the second time today, which is good. More than one time, which is better than 0. So 2 times, that's good. And I'll probably finish it when I'm done with this. Anyway, this is not about Spanish. So what I'll do is I'll kind of bounce around from language to language every morning when I'm studying. Some days I don't study Italian. Some days I study like all of the things because I have the mental energy that day for whatever reason. But Japanese has been pretty consistent. Like, I want to say almost every day for the past 2 months, I've been reviewing hiragana and katakana. I've been using Duolingo, and surprisingly, it's really useful for learning hiragana and katakana. I want to make a video with like my whole study routine, like what I study in a day or studied with me vlog. I don't know what I'm going to title it yet. If you've seen any videos like that, let me know what you think a good title is. But right now I just want to show you so these are all of my languages that I've been studying a little bit. Chinese, I'm like nowhere. I mean, I guess I'm not, I studied more Chinese last year than I thought. Let me reshoot my entire 2021 review video. No, but really, I don't remember any of it, so what's even the point? I even studied some Portuguese. This is not about anything. I'll get over to Japanese. Okay, so notice where it says hiragana and katakana, like, okay, I guess it's mostly been hiragana. So I have studied the same unit to completion 4 times That's what these little crowns mean, in case you didn't know. So like I will do the same thing. I'll just do one right now. Okay, so this is I. This is ni. Chi. Okay, 1. Matching pairs. I, chi, ni. But I take the same lesson over and over again, so like it really sticks in my mind. But I've been like surprising myself because I've been learning it way more quickly than I thought I would. And it's not even the language I'm spending the most time in. Like if I'm really quantifying how many minutes I'm spending in each language per day, Japanese is really not high. But it's really encouraging because I could see what little progress I have made already. So it like helps me believe that it's possible to learn more. And of course, we're not even gonna get into kanji. Listen, I know it's gonna take some time. Guess what? I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it. Also some Japanese Instagrams that I love. Oh, I followed an account that's Japanese through Spanish, which is Japonés en Español. Just literally scrolling through Instagram becomes a learning experience. Love that for me. I also followed Japanese with Hikari. Actually, I'm gonna screen record her account because I wanna show you how amazing her posts are. So right here, it tells you the stroke order, how to read it. Look, I mean, are we kidding? Iconic, look at this. Hello, how to read it? Oh, is this everything you need? Oh, it is? Okay. And then she also has videos as well.
おいしい。本当？ありがとう。ひかりちゃん、料理は上手ですね。
But anyway, I love her. I don't know if I have any particular goals for Japanese specifically. I mean, I would want to be able to say some things, but I think right now, like my main goal is just to learn the sounds and to like master the sounds. So even if there's like Japanese text and you know, there's a word for it, but you know when the kanji has the little to tell you how to pronounce it. Like if I see a text like that, my current goal is just to be able to read what it says, like not to know what it means yet, which I think is doable. I'm just excited to learn more. Like it's every time I learn something, I'm at this stage of like fascination, and every day I feel like I'm learning a little piece of the puzzle. So it's still fun. And there were definitely points in the past year where other languages were not fun. Like there were definitely points in Spanish where I was struggling to read and it was taking so much mental energy that it was not fun. Like it felt like a chore, which honestly is a part of the entire process. Like I cannot, nor can anyone, expect to be 100% motivated to learn a million things every day, to learn one thing on some days, to be honest. But I do feel like I'm at kind of a unique place in my language learning because my Spanish is at a different level than my Italian, which is at a different level, way different level as my Japanese. I really, really, really like this book. If you're not subscribed to Ollie Richards, if you like learning languages, subscribe to his YouTube channel. And if you're learning any of the languages he has books for, get those books. But the Japanese one comes out in May, I think. Actually, that's a good goal to have. Like by May, be able to read every hiragana and katakana character. I mean, it might happen before then. I don't know though. I've seen people say like, oh, you can learn it over a weekend. I'm like, can you? Because I probably can't. I don't know though. Brains are amazing. You know, I'm team brain all the way. I just really love learning. Period. So of course, I'm gonna keep you updated on my Japanese journey. If you have any resources that have helped you learn Japanese, please let me know in the comments below. If you have any YouTube channels or Instagram accounts or books or really anything, tips and tricks, apps, let me know. That's all I have for today. Thank you so much to everyone on Patreon for helping support this channel. If you want to check it out yourself, it's patreon.com/soundlyawake, or you can click the link in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon with another video. Okay.